This is a high-stakes collision, a game late in the year featuring two teams ranked in the top 25, each looking to make a move up and strengthen their playoff case. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. NBA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Looks right for a quick completion. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll run out of bounds. They can pick it up a few yards on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender. Makes a nice throw and a first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's ball. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal now. A chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic athletic playmaker.
As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Horton. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On the run, it's Young. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Design quarterback run. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. first and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide, as they put 6 more on the board.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they'll start the drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Scooped up in the defense.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Head. Play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. With the catch, it's Hale. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Horton. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Caught on the shovel pass. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Back to throw. It's Russell. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's how you close a half up. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put...
Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. They're going to scramble now. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. So this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Gets out quickly to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's leg way. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On the run, it's long. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He fires downfield. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run. Here he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 46. Instead of being backed up, one big play has got this offense up and running. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Important second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football and we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense, it puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And here comes a deep shot. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And we get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. Fighting him off. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right sack. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Takes the handoff. It's ball. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. We'll get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Gators. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense coming back onto the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That's caught. It's Hale. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle and produced a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Inside the 25. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds that 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop to the stage of the game.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown. Tied. Strong game by this quarterback.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or do you roll the dice and go for 2 and potentially win the game?
They're going to go for 2 and the win, but they'll have to conquer this crowd noise. And he's got it for the 2-pointer. What a gamble. What execution. They now lead by 1 here late in the game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.